Serena Williams' last stand, life after the men's Big Three and a new British hope in Jack Draper. The highs and lows from Flushing Meadows as Mike Dixon looks back on the 2022 U.S. Open. The 2022 Grand Slam season climaxed at Flushing Meadows on Sunday evening as Carlos Alcaraz beat Casper Ruud to claim his first ever Major Slam title. He joins women's singles champion Iga Swiatek in celebrating U.S. Open victory, in a tournament that showed there is life after the Big Three in the men's game and saw the final bow of the great Serena Williams. There were also marathon matches, another Nick Kyrgios complaint and British hope in Jack Draper. Here is Sports Mail's highs and lows from New York. It had to be Serena Williams. Her last stand against Ajla Tomljanovic saw her reach a level in the second set that was phenomenal for someone approaching 41, before she ran out of puff. Best men's match. Carlos Alcaraz showed there will be life after the Big Three with a series of stunning late-night contests. The pick was his quarter-final against fellow young gun Jannik Sinner. The tournament was studded with excellent men's matches, another being the clinical takedown of defending champion Daniil Medvedev by Nick Kyrgios. The Serena effect. She dominated the whole of the first week, pulling in record crowds and viewing figures, underscoring that she will be irreplaceable. Not for the first time, however, her favorable treatment rankled. Opponents were disrespected by having to walk on court and sit there while a video montage celebrated the greatest of all time, as if this was a matter of fact, rather than conjecture. Not event. The trial allowing coaching from the stands is one of those half-baked rules in which the tennis authorities specialize. Restrictions mean it does not enhance the quality of the matches, nor the experience of fans and viewers, while undermining one of the sport's fundamentals, that players have to figure things out for themselves. The Brits. The standout performance came when Jack Draper dismantled world No. 8 Felix Auger-Aliassime. What a prospect the 20-year-old looks, provided he can keep body and soul together. An honorable mention for Harriet Dart, who beat top tenor Daria Kasatkina. It is no wonder Amazon Prime are considering ditching tennis. Games get ever longer, with even doubles sets taking over an hour. No attempts are made to reduce dead time and the scheduling is ludicrous, putting matches involving talents such as Alcaraz at times when nobody beyond hardcore fans will watch. Edgiest moment. Ukrainian players still struggle to coexist with Russians and Belarusians. Marta Kostyuk warned Victoria Azarenka that she would refuse to shake hands with her prior to their second round, and when they met at the net there was just a cursory racket tap. Most unusual complaint. Nick Kyrgios in his second round objecting to the smell of weed in a city where its use has become liberalized. Trends and themes. Sometimes despite itself, the worst organized Grand Slam of the four often produces the best tennis. Even at a time when there is a big transition coming in terms of star personnel, there was enough to suggest the sport will regenerate, although innovation is needed. and when they met at the net there was just a cursory racket tap. Most unusual complaint. Nick Kyrgios in his second round objecting to the smell of weed in a city where its use has become liberalized. Trends and themes. Sometimes despite itself, the worst organized Grand Slam of the four often produces the best tennis. Even at a time when there is a big transition coming in terms of star personnel, there was enough to suggest the sport will regenerate, although innovation is needed.